The troubles of being a lion. The lion is a large cat of the genus Panthera native to Africa and India. It has a muscular, deep-chested body, short, rounded head, round ears, and a hairy tuft at the end of its tail. It is sexually dimorphic. Adult male lions are larger than females and have a prominent mane. Speed, 80 km per hour, maximum, in short bursts. Regularly, the lion occupies fields and savannas, however is missing in thick woods. It is normally more diurnal than other wild felines, however when mistreated, it adjusts to being dynamic around evening time and at sundown. During the Neolithic time frame, the lion ran all through Africa, Southeast Europe, the Caucasus, and Western and South Asia. However, it has been decreased to divided populaces in sub-Saharan Africa and one populace in Western India. It has been recorded as vulnerable on the Yukon Red List beginning around 1996 on the grounds that populaces in African nations have declined by around 43% since the mid-1990s. Lion populaces are indefensible outside assigned insured regions. Albeit the reason for the decrease isn't completely perceived, territory misfortune and clashes with people are the best foundations for concern. One of the most broadly perceived creature images in human culture, the lion has been widely portrayed in figures and artworks, on public banners, and in contemporary movies and writing. Lions have been kept in zoos since the hour of the Roman Empire and have been a key animal varieties looked for display in zoological nurseries across the world since the late 18th century. Social portrayals of lions were conspicuous in ancient Egypt, and portrayals have happened in essentially all antiquated and middle-aged societies in the lion's memorable and current reach. Felis Leo was the logical name utilized via Carl Linnaeus in 1758, who portrayed the lion in his work Systema Naturae. The class name Panthera was instituted by Lawrence O'Kane in 1816. Between the mid-18th and mid-20th hundreds of years, 26 lion examples were depicted and proposed as subspecies, of which 11 were perceived as substantial in 2005. They were recognized generally by the size and shade of their manes and skins. General characteristics. The lion is a very much built feline with a long body, enormous head, and short legs. Size and appearance fluctuate impressively between the genders. The male's exceptional trademark is his mane, which shifts between various people and populaces. It could be totally deficient with regards to, it might periphery the face, or it could be full and shaggy, covering the rear of the head, neck, and bears and proceeding onto the throat and chest to join a periphery along the tummy. In certain lions the mane and periphery are exceptionally dull, practically dark, giving the feline a magnificent appearance. Manes make guys look bigger and may serve to scare adversaries or intrigue forthcoming mates. A completely mature male is around 1.8 to 2.1 meters, 6 to 7 feet, in length, barring the 1 meter tail. He remains around 1.2 meters high at the shoulder and weighs 170 to 230 kilograms, 370 to 500 pounds. The female, or lioness, is more modest, with a body length of 1.5 meters, a shoulder stature of 0.9 to 1.1 meters, and a load of 120 to 180 kilograms. The lion's jacket is short and differs in shading from buff yellow, orange-brown, or gleaming dim to dim brown, with a tuft on the tail tip that is generally more obscure than the remainder of the coat. Prides. Lions are special among felines in that they live in a gathering, or pride. The individuals from a pride normally go through the day in a few dispersed gatherings that might join to chase or share a dinner. A pride comprises of a few ages of lionesses, some of which are connected, fewer rearing guys, and their offspring. The gathering might comprise of as not many as 4 or upwards of 37 individuals, however around 15 is the normal size. Each pride has an obvious domain comprising of a center region that is completely protected against interfering lions and a periphery region where some crossover is endured. Where prey is plentiful, an area region might be just about as little as 20 square kilometers, 8 square miles, yet in case game is meager, it might conceal to 400 square kilometers. A few prides have been known to utilize a similar region for quite a long time, passing the region on between females. Lions broadcast their domain by thundering and by fragrance checking. Their unmistakable thunder is for the most part conveyed in the evening before a late evening's hunting and again prior to getting up at daybreak. Guys likewise announce their quality by peeing on shrubberies, trees, or basically on the ground, abandoning an impactful aroma. Crap and scouring against hedges leave distinctive aroma markings. There are various contending transformative clarifications for why lions structure gatherings. Enormous body size and high thickness of their fundamental prey presumably make bunch life more proficient for females as far as energy consumption. Gatherings of females, for instance, chase all the more viably and are better ready to guard offspring against infanticidal guys and are hunting an area against different females. The overall significance of these components is discussed, and it isn't clear which was answerable for the foundation of gathering life and which are auxiliary advantages. Hunting. Lions go after an enormous assortment of creatures going in size from rodents and mandrills to Cape, or African, bison and hippopotamuses, yet they transcendently chase medium to huge estimated hoofed creatures, for example, wildebeests, zebras, and elands. Prey inclinations fluctuate topographically just as between adjoining prides. Lions are known to take elephants and giraffes, yet provided that the individual is youthful or particularly debilitated. They promptly eat any meat they can discover, including remains and new kills that they rummage or powerfully take from hyenas, cheetahs, or wild canines. Lionesses living in open savanna do a large portion of the hunting, while guys ordinarily fitting their suppers from the females' kills. Be that as it may, male lions are additionally proficient trackers, and in certain spaces they chase every now and again. Pride guys in scour or lush environment invest less energy with the females and chase the majority of their own suppers. Migrant guys should consistently get their own food. However, a gathering of hunting lions is conceivably nature's most imposing savage power ashore, a high extent of their chases fizzle. The felines give no consideration to the breeze's course, which can convey their aroma to their prey, and they tire subsequent to running brief distances. Normally, they tail prey from neighboring cover and afterward burst forward to run it down in a short, quick hurry. In the wake of jumping on the prey, the lion rushes at its neck and nibbles until the creature has been choked. Different individuals from the pride rapidly swarm around to benefit from the kill, normally battling for access. Chases are at times led in gatherings, with individuals from a pride surrounding a crowd or moving toward it from inverse bearings, then, at that point, shutting in for a kill in the subsequent frenzy. The felines commonly gorge themselves and afterward rest for a very long time in its area. A grown-up male can burn through in excess of 34 kilograms, 75 pounds, of meat at a solitary dinner and rest for 7 days prior to continuing the chase. In case prey is plentiful, both genders regularly go through 21 to 22 hours daily resting, dozing, or sitting and chase after just 2 or 3 hours every day. Propagation and life cycle. Both genders are polygamous and breed consistently, yet females are generally confined to a couple of grown-up guys of their pride. In bondage, lions frequently breed each year, however in the wild they typically breed close to once in 2 years. Females are responsive to mating for 3 or 4 days inside a broadly factor conceptive cycle. During this time a couple by and large mates each 20 to 30 minutes, with up to 50 lovemakings each 24 hours. Such expanded sexual intercourse invigorates ovulation in the female as well as gets paternity for the male by barring different guys. The incubation period is around 108 days, and the litter size differs from 1 to 6 offspring, 2 to 4 being normal. Infant fledglings are defenseless and dazzle and have a thick coat with dull spots that typically vanish with development. Offspring can follow their moms at around 90 days old enough and are weaned by 6 or 7 months. They start taking part in kills by 11 months, however likely can't get by all alone until they are 2 years of age. Despite the fact that lionesses will nurture whelps other than their own, they are shockingly heedless moms and regularly let their fledglings be for as long as 24 hours. There is a comparing high death rate, e.g., 86% in the Serengeti, however endurance rates work on after the age of 2. In the wild, sexual development is reached at 3 or 4 years old. Some female whelps stay inside the pride when they accomplish sexual development, however others are constrained out and join different prides or meander as travelers. Male whelps are removed from the pride at around 3 years old and become wanderers until they are mature enough to attempt to assume control over another pride, after age 5. Numerous grown-up guys remain travelers forever. Mating openings for wanderer guys are uncommon, and contests between male lions to shield a pride's region and mate with the pride females is savage.